Okay, I just want to show you how to influence the look of your home page. So the home page, we've got a website, and the home page is this page you normally go to, the main page of your website, or sometimes people would call it a landing page, but then a landing page can also mean other things. For example, you might have people coming into your website in a specific path. Yeah. So the home page is the one I get to when I click on Preston volunteering in this example. I can be somewhere else. I can be how can we help you, and if I want to go back to the home page, I can click on home, or I can click here on my big page title, and I go back to the home page. So where do we influence how it looks like? In the end, if you look here, we've got a menu here, and this menu has different menu items. And you can see here, home is just a menu item in our menu. So I'll go there first. So I'll go to my menus, and there are quite a few because I installed the sample data. But here's my main menu, and I got different menu items. And here's this column called home, and the one I want to be the default, the one that should be my home page, is the one where I put the star on. You've probably seen that before on that page where we can pick which template we want to use. Yeah, the one that should be your default, you put the star on. In this case, the menu item that should lead to our home page is the star. Yeah, I could go to sitemap. To be honest, I haven't even tried yet whether there's much there in sitemap. Let's have a look. Yeah, and now I get another page because I basically never really defined the sitemap. Yeah, so I'll set it back to home. Let's refresh. Okay. We've got different menus here. We've also got a menu called top. Yeah. So we've got this kind of cascading menu here. Yeah. So this menu here, home, sample site, Joomla, how can we help you, is this menu that I call top. It has different menu items. And home, what we are basically saying here is, home is linking to home. So it's a bit complicated, and now because I used the back button, I locked this item. We talked about it in the past. Okay. Because my main menu in my installation is the one here with the house next to it. The one with home, sitemap, login, sample sites. Yeah. So my website is designed as if this is the important menu. Yeah. So when I click on home here, all I do is I basically do whatever is set up over here. Seems a bit complicated, but this is the mess because I installed the sample data. This is why it might make sense for you to reinstall Joomla without the sample data. Okay. So in any case, so this redirects to my home page, and I could also have other menus that will redirect to my home page. Yeah, I could also have an entry here that basically redirects to home, which would be a menu item in this menu. Okay, here we are, home. And what do I say I want? I say in this case my homepage should be a list of all the featured articles. Yeah. I could pick anything else. I could list all categories. I could display a single article. That's quite common. You might want to have one welcome message. In that case, you write an article that is your welcome message. This article is supposed to be your main article that you show your visitors when they come the first time. Yeah, very common approach. But another common approach is here to show featured articles. That means I could have a certain number of articles on rotation, and I just display, you know, whatever I want to be featured at the moment. Yeah, featured articles. Okay, let's talk about featured articles, and then I'll go back and talk about how we can influence the layout of the main page. I go to articles. Yeah. And here again there's a status and there are little stars. Yeah, and basically all the articles I want to feature, all the articles that I think are so important they should be on the main page at this moment in time, I just put a star on. I can click here by putting a star on. Or I can go into the article and here click on featured yes. Yeah, same effect. If I click on yes here, that will also put the star on. And the home page now will just link to will display all the featured articles. And now, have you seen how it just changed? I changed to minibus service because I just featured it. And now meet up for afternoon tea, you know, goes here to the bottom. Now this doesn't look very good, but we talked about it in the past. This is this layout I can set up. So how do we set up the layout? Let's go to the menu item that represents our home, and let's click on layout. And now I can say how many leading articles I want. In this case, I want one leading article, 3 info articles, 3 columns, and links. So first we display all the leading articles. In this case 1. This is my leading article. And then I switch to 3 columns and I only show the introduction of the article. 3 columns, 1, 2, 3, and only the introduction. But because I only have 2 featured articles, the other columns are empty. Yeah. So we could change that now. We could have, for example, 2 leading articles. Let's try that. I changed it to 2 leading articles. Now we get this article in full and we got this article in full. Now it's a bit like a blog. Or I could have 0 leading articles, 2 columns, and I show the intro for 2 articles. Yeah, let's refresh. Look. So no leading article, no article shown in full, and now I've got 2 columns here. Or you know, I can change it even more. No leading article, no intro articles, just links. Yeah, now I just get links. But let's do this. This is a bit nicer. Multi-column order, you know, how do I want to order the whole thing, and so on. So lots of options here. So you need to think how you want your home page to be. Featured articles, very common. On the other hand, you might not want to use featured articles. You might just want to have a page that welcomes your visitor. Or you might want something else. But the way to set it up is, let's close this. Yeah, the way to set it up is to influence this home menu item. And menu items in other menus can also link there. And here I can even say I only want featured articles from certain categories. Yeah, also an option for me. Okay, thank you.